Most of the day had been like any other school day. I went to classes, came home, did homework, ate dinner with my family, and then prepared to watch TV for a few minutes before bed. Flipping channels, I clicked past familiar sitcoms with laugh tracks and melodramatic primetime soap operas with wealthy oil tycoons wooing glamorous women. Then, for some strange reason, I paused when I came to a well-known televangelist preaching before a crowd of people in a large auditorium. At the time, I had never really thought about him or his style of preaching much at all. In that moment, however, as I sat before the screen of our big console color television set, I immediately received a message in my heart. One day, Samuel, you will preach in front of people just like that. So many people. I did not doubt it for a second, even though I had no idea at the time where it came from. In fact, it would have creeped me out if I had not felt the greatest sense of peace about it. After the sermon ended, I sat there dazed and began flipping channels again. Had I imagined that message I heard inside my head? Maybe I just needed to go to bed already. I paused on the public television channel, airing a special on the life of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. I knew of him, of course, as the iconic leader of the civil rights movement, largely responsible for overturning segregation in our country. But when this program showed a clip of Dr. King preaching, something stirred inside me once again. You will be doing that someday, this voice said. You will preach and lead other people and tell them about God's love. You will be up there someday. I had no sense of needing to do anything differently. But I knew deep down that God has just given me a glimpse of his future for me. The next day and the weeks that followed, I could not shake the feeling of something significant having occurred that night as I sat in front of the TV in our family room. No one in our family had ever been in full-time ministry. My loving Christian parents created a warm, safe home for us, but I felt confident they had no aspirations for me as any kind of pastor or minister. But after graduation, my life began to take a different direction than any of us expected. The shy computer geek began to be transformed into a passionate young preacher on fire for God and the power of the gospel to change people's lives. Others began to notice, and one door after another opened for me to lead and to speak at my church, at other churches within our denomination, and at conferences and community events. These opportunities opened before me so easily, so inevitably, that I knew without a doubt God had divinely appointed them. As more and more people and other pastors noticed me and extended invitations for me to preach, I felt as if I knew a secret. God had revealed this path to me all those years before, and now he started to unveil his big plan for my life. From law to love. Compare my experience to that of the man beside the pool at Bethesda. His miracle, according to his observations and understanding, resided in waters moving there within the pool at Bethesda, with its 5 porches near the sheepgate corner of the temple courtyard in Jerusalem. But we find a problem with his perspective and resulting expectations. His breakthrough resided in a system established in the past. Then Jesus came along. He easily could have said, I will prompt the waters to move, and I will carry you in myself. But he did not. Why? Because Jesus did not need to abide by this old system. He fulfilled it and thereby created a new system where all of us can experience God and his healing power in our lives. Originally, a system created by God prompted occasional supernatural intervention. This method of